have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the ground, it's Durham. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Now the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Aggressive call on the opening play. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Boy, What a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s.
He's in the clear. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT makes the score 7-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. All the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Makes the grab. It's Durham. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Durham. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. Handoff from the shotgun. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's got room to run. Looks like LSU has the first down.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to the go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Pop over the middle. It's Green. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He'll try a pass here. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. He's swarmed by the defense.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
3rd and short during this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
But really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's 1st and goal for the offense.
The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. There's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, they're just not successful here on 2nd and goal. But let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up 3rd down.
Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
A really good decision here by this quarterback just to get rid of that football, but I'm sure they're hoping for a few extra yards here to make this field goal attempt a little bit easier.
And that one straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the return. Steps out. They'll mark the football right there. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moved to the 35.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's the running back in the flat. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Looking to throw it again. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much they would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Ohio State.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Heading left after the handoff. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return man steps out at the 28. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And
mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. When you look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Scanning the field. It's Sand. Makes a quick catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Now they call a run. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The Buckeyes with first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot right down the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
And the QB will try again on second and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. It's a nice gain to move the football up to the 27.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Green. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He'll take a deep shot. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. And he runs it into the end zone, and those 2 points will tie the football game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. To the air. It's Sayin. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's Tate. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle is made when the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Got a man! Catch made! Big play! Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To throw, it's Sayin. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now, the 25. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Looking to scramble. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Buckeyes will line up now. It's first and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. On first down, it's play action. Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. Tackle after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation to put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Quarterback drops back. On the move now. He'll throw it now. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
He shreds the tackle. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes just a little bit harder knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
He finds the running back in the flat. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Moves out of the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Return man forced out at the 12. Not a good return and not good field position. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And there's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down at the 47.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Tailback with another carry. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. On the run, it's Durham. He's past the marker and still going. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. He makes the grab. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
LSU has moved into the red zone. Trying to run, it's Durham. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Send the back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers. Kirk, you look for rust, you look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. Goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball at the 39. Good starting field position. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
But this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
To the air, it's Sayin. Caught near the sticks, it's Smith. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Breaks free. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped. So the offense flexing and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
He keeps it on the design run. And he's stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Returner is brought down. Gets you started with the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking downfield. It's Sayan. Snags a good throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Fighting off the defender. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
When the defense gets these guys to third down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Looking to throw. It's Sayan. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Looking to chuck it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on fourth down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Their last chance here. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. The Buckeyes pick up first down yards to keep the drive going.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Leaning on the run game here late. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the offense just takes a knee here. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games.
This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last season's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw, it's Sayin. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face 3rd down here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. His drive is going now.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. He's in the clear. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the 1st down to the 47.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
Defense is coming after him. And that one's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. And it's a solid return after the interception.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
On the run, it's Hill. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go on 2-yard loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They lose 3 second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Moore. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the barrier.
And a nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off with some nice positive yards.
The Ducks pick up enough for a first down here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass is intercepted. Short return tackle made at the 27. Crucial takeaway.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang. They throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
First play of the drive, they look to the right. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, that one's big off. Not much on the return, but pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. He's going to hand this off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Caught near the goal line. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. Exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. It's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Snap motion from the offense.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
It's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Oregon. They draw first blood in this national title game. They're setting out to try the PAT.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun handoff here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
2nd down play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner forced out at the 11. That's where they'll start this drive. Backed up. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. To throw, it's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it in the open. Here he goes. He's blood down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Same tailback, another carry. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Here's the second down play. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. The pass ball is incomplete. We're trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there.
It is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
First down here for this offense. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Ducks! So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first-and-goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. The shotgun running play call. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught in the flat by the running back. And it works. The first down to the 35. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grant down the middle. It's Coleman. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. We'll see how this works out. Using his legs on the scramble. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking for some space. It's Hill. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Hand off with a single back. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the Ducks pick up enough for a first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Short completion of the tight end. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Ducks line it up with 1st and goal. Tight end goes in motion. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. 3rd and goal, try to make it on the ground. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense.
Chris, listen, it's easy to sit up here and try to have all the answers, and I try not to be that guy. But it's 3rd down and goal. You just get stopped. You've had 3 chances to put it in the end zone to make this a 2-touchdown lead, and you've not been able to do it. Kick the field goal here if you're smart and make this a 2-possession game.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, close to coming up with a big play. I love this call here to start this second half because I think it not only do you come close to hitting a big play, but I think it also pushes those safeties back. It can open up the running game.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Throws it to the right. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the runner takes off to his right. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job beating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
They moved the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Moore. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The defense swarms into the backfield. They had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
He wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on 3rd down. Brings up 4. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. He's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. The 30. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat produces an explosive run to get a first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Oregon 20, Ohio State 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And it's a direct snap. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all.
Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? The ball bounces out of bounds. The result, a massive loss on the play.
Well, I thought the defense had a real shot at it, but the fumble rolls out of bounds, and the offense will keep possession and a double-digit lead. What a break for the offense.
So bad plays on first and second down puts them in a tough spot here. Third and very long. Over the middle, it's Casper. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence in what he can do. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Sayin. That's reeled in. It's Fleming. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo.
It's a great way to start this drive, but they've got a long way to go. You need a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, somehow get the ball back, and then do it again. So the clock is your enemy. So we got to move down the field in a hurry.
Now it's second down here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. Stop at the 40, but that's enough to make a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass caught, second down.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw again. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for the wide out. And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Trying to find room. It's Harris. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Riggs. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Ducks. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. What athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point goes up and good.
Ohio State, 7.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Running with purpose. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Ohio State, 7.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to...
Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. He could go. Touchdown, Ducks. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver now before the snap. To the air, it's Sayin. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
They look to throw it here on second down. And this one is caught. Tackle made after a big gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Contact as he threw it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood this scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now 4th down.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again. Hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The tough strategy here. To throw, it's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Moore. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he has delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP.
Deep shot clock down inside the 20.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Grab behind the line. It's Riggs. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Ohio State 7.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Ohio State offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Receiver in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He's got it with room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one.
The ball is picked off.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. He's picked for a third time tonight. Oh, he's bringing it back. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Man, I hate to sit up here and second guess the play caller, but why would you be throwing the football with the lead and we're under 3 minutes to go in the national championship? Now you give your opponent a real shot to get right back into the game. Yikes.
That's it. It's a